As the second longest government shutdown in U.S. history drags on, federal workers are now missing paychecks, and many families that rely on food stamps are now in crisis mode. Now, the East Texas Food Bank tells us this is an imminent disaster that could hurt about 85,000 households in the 26 East Texas counties they serve. Now, in the last few weeks, the food bank says they've seen an increase of about 10% in people needing assistance, starting when the threat of losing their SNAP benefits began.
We're certainly seeing a lot of fear and anxiety around, if you've never done this before, you're not getting a paycheck, or you don't have that extra $350, it's huge for families, right? And so we want to assure them that we're going to be able to meet the demand, right? And we're going to be able to help them in this time of need.
Now, this will be the first time in SNAP program history that it will not issue payments. Now, coming up on KETK News at 6, we hear from a Lindale businesswoman who decided to start collecting food donations to help her community, and learn how she is trying to break the negative stigma of SNAP benefits.
And as the government shutdown continues, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are sounding the alarm on this SNAP benefit program, which runs out at the end of the month. More than 4 million people rely on food stamps just here in Texas, and almost 175,000 of those people live right here in East Texas. U.S. Senator John Cornyn spoke to our newsroom today. He recently introduced a bill to fund SNAP benefits during the shutdown.
Well, there are 40 million people roughly who depend on this safety net program, and as a result of the government shutdown, that's no longer going to be available after November the 1st. So I thought it was important to at least try to start the conversation about how we can eliminate this vulnerable population as collateral damage from this mistaken, misguided, really dumb shutdown.
Now, we've been told that lines are expected to grow at food banks across the nation if SNAP funding does end on Saturday. As of news time, the Trump administration does not plan to use a SNAP contingency fund, which holds between $5 and $6 billion.
Congressman Nathaniel Moran of East Texas is also chiming in on SNAP benefits on his social media, saying, quote, "The shutdown continues to hurt millions of Americans who rely on the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program and are just the latest victims of the Democrats' political games," saying that it is impacting more than 3.5 million Texans who rely on those benefits, end quote. Now, SNAP benefits will be halted starting Saturday.